Breaking news tonight, the coronavirus forcing millions more Americans into virtual lockdown. Over 75 million people in New York, California, Illinois, and Connecticut ordered to stay at home. The U.S. borders to Mexico and Canada set to close to non-essential travel. A spring break crackdown. Florida communities closing beaches.
So as we've been talking about, we know at this point that more COVID restrictions are coming. Some are already in place. And Buddy Foy Jr. joins us once again, the owner of the Chateau on the Lake in upstate New York. Has been on the show a number of times. And what do you think of this, Buddy? What's this going to do to your business?
Connell, what this means is we don't know where to go. We don't know what to do. We don't know where to invest. Will we ever be able to open? That's the million-dollar question.
Hey guys, so we're having a little family discussion right now because we own 3 restaurants in town, and this COVID thing is just, it's crazy. First time in 25 years, I don't know if I'm going to make it through. I don't know. I mean, 25 years in business, and this is how I end it?
The problem we have is our governor is changing things daily. So what we think is in play yesterday is no longer in play tomorrow morning.
I feel that what I do right is wrong, what I do wrong is right. Yeah. So,
listen, it's scary right now.
It's very scary. We don't know where we're going. We don't know how our summer's going. I can't get my J1 visas in. They've canceled my J. So that, you know what that means? That means we're all going to be short-staffed.
So wait a minute. J1 visas are canceled?
Canceled. They can't come into the country. They've shut the country. They've shut it down.
So the major hotel in town, we have no overflow of employees.
None.
And not even that, what you have going on too is that, you got this unemployment thing going on.
Right.
So I don't think anybody comes back to work. Making $1,000 a week. Who wants to come back?
Yeah. Listen, I've been on the phone with vendors. The vendors aren't even organized. Like, there's no vendor to call.
I can't get beef
They're all
right now.
furloughed.
I can't get beef right now.
Bottom line is, we're in territory unknown, and the number one priority has to be the safety of our families. It has to be the safety of our customers. If we can achieve that, then I think that's our goal. If we can achieve that, I think we're going to be fine. Safety first, everything else is second.
Spray and pray.
Listen, you just got to be patient, all right? We're all really nervous right now. This is a stressful time. At the same time, we got to pause, take a breath, all right? And just pray to God that we're going to get open here, all right? And think positive, all right? You got to think positive, all right? I got my tent up. I'm ready to go, all right? Just thank God that we own our properties and we have the space to do things and put outside seating out there, all right? So let's all take a breath. Let's be on the same page and get ready to do this. Just finished up the meeting with mom and dads. They're very nervous, and I can understand why. This is a very tough time right now with COVID. I just try to calm down the situation a little bit, trying to get positive, get on the same page. We're gonna talk every 24 hours, and we're gonna go ahead and get this done. And we just wrapped it up, and I'm gonna head back to the restaurant and get to work.
Restaurants, bars, and cafes will be limited to takeout only.
Buddy Sr., you're the dad of these 2 young men and started your restaurant named after your wife. And how is this affecting your restaurant? And have you ever seen anything like this in your experience?
Well, I've been in the industry over 55 years. And for me, it's always been about having fun with my customers and literally putting out good food. I've always enjoyed what I do, so this here is a little bit different with the guidelines that we have and the protocol we have to follow. We are trying to guide ourselves so everybody has a great experience.
Hi. Hey, I want you to see something that my eyes are seeing right now. Junior called and wants to make sure that we don't want to put a tent up here, back here. Okay. But you got a rain jacket on right now. What do you think?
Bottom line is, my dear, you're going to keep everybody safe because this is what we're going to do.
Curbside. We're going to concentrate on the curbside
pickup. Okay. Curbside pickup, it's going to keep you safe, it's going to keep the restaurant safe, it's going to keep the staff safe, it's going to keep the public safe. We're fortunate enough that we had a good delivery business to begin with, and now we have curbside service. Our little town has let us take the front of the sidewalk, so I got probably 4 or 5 cars can pull up one time, they line up, we cook their food, we bring them out, and we put them in the car and they drive away, the next car pulls up.
That's
So
great.
we've been very fortunate since the beginning with that.
Good.
And that's it with that.
Okay. Well, you're very fortunate also to have your two sons there, all three of you. I wish you the best with your restaurants. It's wonderful that y'all are serving that beautiful community. If y'all have never been to Lake George, anyone out there, you've got to go. It's beautiful, and the weather's a lot nicer than it is in New York City during the summer because it's so hot here. I wish you the best. Thanks, guys, for coming on. We'll all be watching your show.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, too.
So I just showed up with these signs, okay, trying to take some stress off of Kate. The bottom line is, okay, I don't have to only be worried about my customers and my family. I have to worry about Kate. I don't want to come out and say that in front of her, okay, because the bottom line is she'll even get more nervous. We're all stressed, okay, we're all trying to figure out what's going on here this year. Bottom line is, I think my signs, okay, I got plenty more coming. They're going to be out in front. We're going to do curbside pickup. You're going to pull up. You're going to roll down your window. We're going to hand you stuff through the window. It's non-touch. This way here, we keep everybody safe as safe can be going through Kate's. Hey, Junior, listen.
Yeah, what's up?
I appreciate you trying to do this tent thing, but the bottom line is, okay, I don't want to do any more business than I absolutely need to do, because I'm trying to keep Mom safe, okay? I'm trying to keep the number and the amount of people coming through this restaurant at a minimum until we figure out what's going on with this virus. And I want to make sure I'm playing the safety thing to the max, okay? First of all, for your mother, okay? She is compromised and we need to protect her. So just call Jesse and bring the tent thing down, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to pack the restaurant, all right?
Yeah, I heard that. That makes sense. Good point.
All right. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
We just came from my parents' house. They're talking about a COVID plan. My brother, my mom and dad. I was giggling inside. I don't think they realize I got a tent up already and I'm ready to go. I'm a man in action and I got the last tent. I think they're gonna freak out when they find out. All I'm waiting for is the state to give us the go-ahead to open up.
Jesse got the last tent, and I have no tent plan. So I'm sitting here in the office today, I'm banging the phones. There's no more tent rentals. I did reach out to Fred Tents. He's a manufacturer just outside Albany, New York, which is 60 miles away. He's operating under limited workforce because of COVID, and I begged him. And I did some wheeling and dealing and some trading for some priority here at the restaurant if we open. So the reality is, I have to be ready, because in 7 days, the governor's going to announce whether or not we can open for outdoor dining. And I have to assume we can, and I have to be ready for it. So let's hope for the best over the next 7 days, because I'm meeting with Jen, and I better have a plan, or we're in a lot of trouble.
We have one tent right now covering the new excavated area for outdoor dining. But we have a feeling our governor is not going to approve any indoor seating. So we need to be prepared. That means we need a large tent to cover our front patios. According to my research, there's none available right now. So Buddy's on the prowl for a big tent to cover our patio. We have a meeting in 3 days to figure it out, and hopefully he comes up with a solution. I'm pretty sure he will.
Hey, babe.
Hi, babe. Babe, I'm drained.
What's wrong, hon?
I'm drained by this whole COVID thing. I got my new outdoor tables, got them all put together. We don't have enough space on the patio. It's not enough seating. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to go down the lawn, which is a lot longer of a run time from the kitchen, which means how the hell are we gonna keep the food hot?
I'm sitting here getting everything organized. I knew Jen was coming in. I was calm, cool, and collective. But again, I'm just afraid that Jen's expectations are just a little too high considering the circumstances we're in. I need Jen to take her creative ideas. I need to take her down about 100 notches. We're going to be busy. Praise God. Hopefully, we're going to be busy.
You don't know that.
But listen, why are you jumping ahead?
Because I'm paranoid. We spent a lot of money on these outdoor tables.
I understand that, but today is tent day. Let's put the kitchen in the bucket. As far as food menu, COVID menu, we're going to figure all that out. I promise you. Right now, we have an incredible competitive advantage of everyone in town. Unfortunately, it's sad, but at least we can finally take advantage of our huge property. We're going to have more capacity, and we now have an outdoor covered area, and whether it's rain or shine, we're going to be open. Whether or not we do the business, it's another conversation. Let's focus on getting you to approve the tents today. Can you give me 3 hours? I'll have the tents ready for you to come down, do your final touches. And I understand you want them done a certain way, but I need you to take your expectations from here down to here. We're in COVID.
I understand. Tents are tents. Hopefully they're white.
They're white.
But like, there's not much I can do with the tent. It's more about what is it blocking from a view perspective? I know we need to cover. I get all that. I'm just hoping that you thought about how it's going to affect the view, and hopefully you guys can figure that out before I get back.
2.5 hours. We're gonna be done. They're in town.
Okay, I could be back.
Okay. Can you stay away for 2.5 hours?
I plan on it because this stresses me out. I can't.
But I don't want you coming in the middle of it. I need to finish and get this done. We can't have tents on the ground because I can't sit people on top of a tent.
Right. I'll come back.
Okay.
2.5 hours. Can you just text me when you're done and then I'll come? Because I don't want to come.
Can we make it 3?
Yeah. I appreciate his hard work and his going forward with the tent, but he should have included me in the process. He knows how important it is to me to have the view, not be obstructed. I get it, we're in COVID and we got to be flexible, but he's got to learn how to communicate.
Jesse, how about you? What's your biggest challenge, or has been throughout these last few months?
My biggest challenge right now with my employees. 90% of my employees were eager to come back. You got to understand, 10% weren't eager to come back, due to the coronavirus and collecting unemployment. And, it's really important to get that 10% back to work because we need all hands on deck right now. Yeah, come on in, man. Just go through the back.
Hey, Jesse.
What's up, Mark? What's going on, brother? How's things, all right?
Yeah, everything's going good.
What's going on? What can I do for you, bro?
I want to come down here and I wanted to talk to you about being your head chef.
All right, awesome, man.
I've been doing a little work for me. I got some shirts off of you.
I see that, man. You got my gear.
Yeah.
How's my dad feel about that?
I haven't really sat down and talked to him yet. I really wanted to come in and talk to you and seen an opportunity.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I really like the vibe of this place. I've worked a couple days, because they didn't have hours for me at your dad's place.
Yeah.
And I really like the vibe you got going on here. I like the genuality, everything that you got going on. I think it's going to be a good fit for me.
Okay.
And they already have a head chef.
Yeah. You don't see much growth there, right?
No, I don't see a lot of growth there. As myself, I just see me shadowing another guy. I want to be a leader.
I can feel that, Martin. I can really feel that passion. But Martin, I really like to have that conversation with you. It's going to be a process because I got to deal with my dad. All right, he's going to think I'm stealing you. He always thinks I steal all his staff. All right, so that's something I got to play with my dad. I got to sit down and talk to him and see if I can work this out. I know you kind of said that maybe not this year. Maybe next year, but I could really use you this year, man. I need a head chef. I need somebody who can step up and take over my role because I kind of want to get out in the kitchen. So, let me give me a day, all right, man. Let me talk to my dad and see if we can work this out. And I'll give you a call and we'll sit down and work out the details, all right, man?
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thanks, bro. Just had a great interview with Martin, all right? He wants to come on board to be my head chef. I'm really excited for this. But I'm telling you, the biggest obstacle is going to be trying to convince my father, all right? But I got to do this. The kid's been working for me for about a week now. My dad didn't have hours for him, so I gave him hours. And he sees a huge opportunity, and I gotta go for it. Listen, I gotta do what I gotta do. This is COVID. Like I said, you know, this is year 2020, is the year of COVID, but I'm telling you, this is the year of Jesse Foy and DPG being on top.
What's up?
Dad, what's going on?
You tell me, you called me.
Listen, we need to talk about Martin, man.
He's been working for me for the last 2 weeks, and he wants to come work for me, man.
So what are you gonna pay me?
You know, you haven't needed Martin at all since he came up from Florida, and I want to use him. I've been paying him. He's been doing a good job. He approached me. He wants to come work for me this season, and I told him I would talk to you about this.
Hey Jess, now you got me speechless, okay? Me and Mommy took the time to take out of our vacation time to interview all kinds of chefs. Okay, we bring them up here to New York, okay? I think I'm totally full with chefs. And all of a sudden I help you out and now you want to steal my people.
Dad, I get all that, Dad, and I appreciate you that you did this process and you interviewed them, you vetted them, and I appreciate that. And now I'm going to take them.
So what do I get out of this deal?
A good deed, Dad.
Okay, here's the deal, okay? You can, I'll pass on Martin to you, okay? But you're gonna owe me, okay? I don't know how or when, but one of these days, I'm gonna say, hey Jess, remember when I gave you Martin? And you're gonna look at me and say, oh yeah, I might ask you to take my garbage up to the dump, okay? I might ask you to, stop in Glens Falls and pick me up, whatever, okay, at the market. But, this is a pretty big deal.
All right, that's a deal, man. Okay. That's a deal.
Just remember where he came from.
No, I get that, man.
It's gonna be a present from Mommy and me to you.
Dad, that's a deal. Remember, he who talks long talks wrong. All right, so I got you. All right.
Who taught you that term?
I don't know. Some guy who gave birth to me.
So remember me at Christmas and Father's Day, okay, and all these other holidays that you guys forget about.
Okay. Not me, you the other brothers, but I never forget about you.
All right. So we'll work it out. I'll talk with Mommy and we'll work it out.
All right, thank you. Love you.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.
There are rules. It's not we reopen, hallelujah. No. That's what other states did, and that's a mistake. We reopen in phases, and a phase has rules. Business that is violating the rules could have an immediate shutdown order.
We're all in. Cuomo has approved for the opening for outdoor seating only. Jen and I, we've been going at it over where to invest and how to maximize the outdoor space. We've switched roles. I'm going in. She wanted to limit the investment to diversify our risks. There's no time for that. We have to have a competitive edge. We have no idea if customers are going to come out in the way we think they're going to come out, but we have to go in. We have expanded, we've invested, and there's no turning back now. Will it pay off? I have no idea, but I have no choice. I'm not filing bankruptcy. I hope.
You want to try to roll it down?
Listen, guy. Hey, Nick. All right, listen, here's the deal. Where are we at? 'Cause Jen's on her way down, and you know how Jen is.
Had to run down to Fred's to get the brand new tents and rush them back up, no notice. As usual, running around, chickens with our heads cut off, trying to get everything done, and it's got to be good enough for Jen to open tonight. So we're under the gun a little bit.
Hey, Nick, be careful for the sprinkler lines, dude.
Yeah,
Are you gonna spike this?
Yep. Ready? Lift.
We're down to the wire. I convinced Jen to put the tents up, and they got to be done. Right now, Jen's gonna want lights. Jen's gonna want to approve the positioning of them. We have to make sure this is done right, so when she walks in, she's happy, or I'm gonna lose out on some seating tonight, because Jen will not open this patio if it's not ready.
Pull it out.
If Jen wasn't such a stickler on details when it came to the visualization of everything, I wouldn't be so stressed out. But it's not just about execution with Jen, it's about execution with a vibe. And we have to have the right vibe, we have to have the tent looking like she envisions it, or it doesn't matter how much money we spend, it doesn't matter how much money it protects you from the elements, Jen won't open. I'm all about paying the bills. Jen's all about how it looks. So Nick, to be proactive, I bought all the heaters I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
So before fall gets here, before the cold weather gets, I got every heater I could buy at the hardware store. Okay. I ordered a bunch online. They're here. I'll show them to you. I want to hang them on the wire and run extension cords to them.
Guys, Jen's pulling in right now.
Thanks, Chef.
All right.
He's here, bro.
Good luck, bro.
What the heck? What's all this? Babe, why are there 3 tents?
Hey, honey.
Hi. Don't try to smooth me over. You did it again. You told me 1 tent. Your communication is horrible. You told me 1 tent. We now have 3.
Babe, the good news is we have tents. Tents. If we didn't have these, we'd be out of business.
No. The good news is I like the tent you picked. They're nice and they're white, so good job on that.
Check 2 boxes.
I just don't see why we had to get 3.
Well, listen, it's all we can get. I get to take them up and down whenever you want now. They're not permanent. Big tents are permanent for the whole season. These are very flexible, and it's rock and roll. All you care about is being able to see the lake.
Right.
As long as you can see the lake, we're good. You can see the lake. Come on. Come on.
We'll see. But he did okay. I wish it was 1 tent. We have 3. But we'll see how it looks tonight when we add the lights.
Dress rehearsal is now about to begin. We're going to open up after 25 years without Kate. Kate's going to be staying home. We're going to keep her up there, and we're going to try to keep her away from the action for a little while until we figure out what's going on. And I think that Kate's has literally got this thing down. Kelly's done a great job putting together the program for the takeouts, and now we're about to see people.
For the first time, I'm not going to be there to do it with Buddy in 25 years. I'm staying home. Everybody wants me to stay home because my immune system is compromised. So this COVID's a little scary until we figure it all out and get everything in place. I'm just going to be hands off right now. So like I said before, spray and pray that I get back to work and get back to work real soon.
That we've been doing this a long time. Junior and Jenny, Jesse and Jessica might have a little bit more problem than we've had, because the bottom line is we are the pros. They are the rookies. So we'll see how it works.
Things are wild with corona restrictions, but the good news is I have a new chef, I have hungry customers. God willing, we'll survive this, but I tell you what, I'm rusty. I'm gonna be a sore man tomorrow.
All right, Chad, I need a turkey burger, bro. 2 of them, 2 of them.
Right behind you guys, right behind you. Right behind you.
Questions in the mountain? More burgers to go on the flat top.
I got Mel. How's that tip?
All right.
Happy birthday, not at all. Every year's the 50th of the .com.
Cherry sauce, and then you have a cinnamon pumpkin spice, graham cracker, fruity pebble, Oreo. These are the donut bowls with powdered sugar, and these are the ones we definitely
That's what I know I'm putting.
Hey!
be going 90 miles an hour around here. It's too fast.
A momentous step forward in the reopening of the tri-state area. Indoor dining will increase to 50% capacity. This is crucial for restaurants struggling to stay in business and people who want to go out and eat dinner.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Hey, hi. Hey, did you hear the news? Did you hear the news that Governor opened this up for 50% capacity?
Really? This is big, Ma. This is huge.
No, I know, Jess. Wow. It's huge.
This is huge. This is like the news we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Dad and I both have been like crazy nervous, wondering what the heck's going to happen, if it's ever going to open up.
Wow.
So I got an email today, and we're open for 50% capacity.
So today, we can do it today.
Yes.
Wow.
3 o'clock.
Wow, this is big. All right, Mom, I gotta get the phone. I gotta get ready to rock and roll.
I know.
We just got the word from the state that we can open up 50% capacity. It's game on. Let's go.
This is Chef. It's Saturday night. See how it's gonna go. It's gonna be a busy night. Hopefully we can get through this pretty smoothly. Is this for the table being filmed? Jesus.
A boom in business, one New York family experiencing high demand following their restaurants reopening and finding out what does and doesn't work in this new normal. Joining us now is Buddy Foy Jr. He is the owner of Chateau on the Lake in Bolton Landing, New York, and your whole family has a bunch of restaurants. I know you guys are in the business and you're trying to adjust to this new normal. What were some of the challenges of reopening? They're about to say go, we hope, here in New York. But it's not as simple as that, right? I mean, did you have a hard time getting supplies?
Yeah, so the biggest challenge was our vendors. Our vendors are furloughed, and you've got to be ready to figure out how to get on those 1-800 numbers, order your liquor, order your food inventory. And when you get the stop of the finger go, you're scrambling to get product and supplies. And that was a big challenge. And then your employees might not be available. They could be visiting family, taking advantage of their downtime, and may not be available within a couple hour notice or 24-hour notice. So short-staffed, short on your supplies, and you got to go about it very flexible and be ready to edit and operate small, because I got news for you. They came. Customers are eager to spend money, and we were able to fill every seat in all of our restaurants with the guidelines.
COVID is proving to be more challenging than we even imagined. I lost Buddy's help on the front of the house. He's in the kitchen cooking and dishwashing and doing maintenance around the property. I'm on the front of the house researching safety procedures and different kind of masks and managing all of that, and vendors that don't even answer the phone because there's no one there. I'm going to need some help running the front of the house, especially with our seating halfway down the lawn. One person is not going to be able to do this. I convinced Buddy that we need to hire somebody to help us, or help me, because I'm one person now, and it's not going to be easy. It's proving not to be easy, and we don't have a choice. The good news is we have the demand. Customers want to come out. They're ready to come out, and we need to service them the way we always did.